My name's Frewoini. I'm a training beekeeper and 2022 Ag Scholarship recipient. While I still have one more trip to the Philippines working with Dr. Samuel Ramsey later this year, which I'm very excited about, so far this is where my scholarship journey has taken me. Bees for Sustainable Livelihoods is a project that I'd looked up to for many years, and with my scholarship I knew I wanted to spend a little bit of time with them. They are a project that aims to optimise the profitability and sustainability of small-scale beekeeping operations in the Pacific, and this took me to work with them in Fiji, where they were facilitating the first Pacific Islanders Beekeeping Congress. During our week, we engaged in such a variety of activities, from honey tasting to value-added products to queen breeding with the new genetics that had been sent over from Australia. But most importantly, this was really a congregation of beekeepers from over 12 Pacific Island nations coming together and sharing their experiences and knowledge. And I was really fortunate because some of the beekeepers I met here were who I worked with when I travelled to the Solomon Islands. Seeing as we had transitioned to the management of varroa mite here in Australia, in the Solomon Islands I was fortunate enough to work with some Apis cerana colonies. These are the original host of the varroa mite, and able to witness the natural mechanisms that they had developed to live alongside the mite. After attending the Pacific Update in Fiji, I was really interested to learn more about the world of aid and development, particularly in an agricultural sense. And so the main reason that I actually went to the Solomon Islands was to work on a project called Family Farm Teams. And this is another ACR funded project looking at gender equity in small-scale farming families. So we travelled by boat to Savo, the volcanic island home to the megapode eggs, and here we visited 3 villages that were part of the program to try and understand how effective the project had been so far. And I was just so amazed by the amount of change that this project had already brought to so many of the households in Savo. On this trip, there were so many times when I just had to literally pinch myself because I was in such disbelief of the things that I was seeing, the people that I was meeting, the scenarios that I had gotten myself into, and the adventures that I was having. From living in the remote village of Navai to spending Christmas on a delayed boat in the middle of the Pacific Ocean to, moving through these dense mangrove forests to attend a Malaitan cultural festival, to being some of the first foreign people to hike across these pristine landscapes. As young people looking to pursue a career within the agricultural sector, it's not a surprise that the climate crisis is at the forefront of our mind. And one of the key reasons that I did want to travel to the Pacific, because we know that the Pacific is going to be one of the areas in the world that is going to really bear the brunt of this climate crisis first. One of my core memories from my scholarship experience, if not my life, is probably when we were at a village in Tonguru just outside of Suva, and we were looking out at sea to see these cones sticking out of the water, which were actually the tops of their tombstones because their graveyard is underwater.
Before, at my home, at Panweli, you cannot see the sea. Now we are right in front of the sea now. Still we love our island and we cannot run away because this is where we are brought up by birth, and when we go to somewhere else, that makes a new start for us, and it cannot be like Samoa now.
It was so interesting because despite the challenges that they are facing in the Pacific, the thing that I probably did most in the time that I spent over there, apart from learning and eating an incredible amount of delicious food, was probably this. We were in a constant, or what felt like a constant state of laughter. I do really want to extend my gratitude to everyone that's made this possible. 2-0. The Pacific most definitely holds a very special place in my heart, and in our home actually, yes, and in our home, and lots of my friends' homes too now.